Star Fox as a series, or Starwing for EU and Australia at that time, is an on-rails shooter created by Mr. Miyamoto himself when he was inspired by the Super FX chip, Super Nintendo in 1993, and also his visits to shrines and his, being interested in foxes and all that. However, we're not here to learn about why Star Fox started. No, we're here to rate every game in this criminally underrated franchise because I finally played every single Star Fox. I was always a Star Fox 64 guy, and I played a few others, but I never truly played every Star Fox game. Granted, there is not a lot. So, we're going to jump into this beautiful and I would say a bit underrated, but definitely forgotten franchise. I'll be ranking them from worst to best and giving explanations why I personally enjoyed and disliked these games. It was a long journey, but here we go.
Who are you guys?
We're Star Fox.
You'll never defeat Astro!
Number 8, Star Fox Adventures, GameCube. To start it off, or to be at the bottom of the list, it is Star Fox Adventures, and I gotta be honest, this is a bad game. No matter how many times I've tried to play it. The nostalgia goggles on when I was a kid, and slog through everything with the guide, and even now, this game just stinks. John Trotter had it right first when he was infuriated with the game, baiting us in with an R-Wing mission that controlled grade, just to drop you off on some dinosaur planet. Personally, I enjoy adventure games and RPGs, but this doesn't do any genre right. It doesn't do it any justice, and it just shows. The beginning takes too long to get through. The combat feels sluggish. Where to go is never abundantly clear, and don't get me started on tricky. Oh gosh. The combat on the ground is just terrible and semi-pointless. I'm collecting a million items for some reason, and not to mention they all have the stupidest names. Like, does anyone need some double dag pods? I can't stop. I had to go do that part like 3 times because I kept laughing saying double dag or Baphomet or something. So after hours of being lost before I submitted to a guide, my patience for this game was at all end, and I wished I played this game on an emulator with 2x speeds to get through everything I didn't care about, which in all was almost everything. I'm not sure what they were trying to do in this game or whatever Miyamoto saw before they implemented Fox McCloud, but it just makes me wonder if, he saw something else, the beta was different, or Microsoft, planted some agents in Rare before they bought them out and made Miyamoto put Star Fox in this game. All in all, what I would rate this game is never playing again out of 10. This is almost the start of the fall of Miyamoto. That's after Galaxy 1, but that's part of one of my crackpot theories. Number 7, Star Fox 64 3D. I know this is kind of cheeky, but man, this game was the most disappointing experience I had with my 3DS, and I was an ambassador program. I was in the ambassador program, not a ambassador. I'm the ambassador of 3DS Nation. The voice acting was so bad, I had to play the game on mute and reenact the lines myself because I'm a real nerd. But I'm actually serious here. The redub lines and rewritten lines took all the charm and magic out of this game, and honestly, I kind of felt bad for whoever's first time playing Star Fox 64 was, or is, and was this mess. People rave about Star Fox 64, and you get people excited about this. Some people want to play it for nostalgic purposes to get Star Fox 64 on the go, and then we're tricked with this, quote, better remake. Like, that's not cool, Nintendo. If you ever wanted to play a game with its soul stripped out, you got the right game. The new graphics and soundtrack weren't that bad, though. Rating, play the original out of 10. Number 6, Star Fox SNES. I don't know why, but I've never really liked the original Star Fox, and I own it on my Super Nintendo, played it on emulators, but this game was just strange to me. Maybe it's because I always thought Donkey Kong Country looked better for a home console 3D, or I wasn't impressed with the game as I worked backwards into the series. But it's not to say the game isn't bad. Also, I still can't figure out if this is the same story as Star Fox 64 and 0, or am I James before Miyamoto realized he can't call everyone Fox. Rating, try it once at least out of 10. Number 5, Star Fox Command DS. I hate touchscreen controls. Hate them being forced, and I don't mind them in games like Rhythm Heaven or using them as menu selection options. But being forced to stylish drive makes me put this game lower than it should be. Honestly, the ideas in this game are cool. Branching paths, non-canon style game where the focus is just missions. But I just can't get over these controls. I love the idea of new Star Fox team members, controlling new R-Wings, custom pilot style R-Wings, that brings each character's personality onto their ship and how they would fight in real life. But when my wrist is uncomfortable playing a DS game on my bed, well, then what's the point of handheld gaming? Rating, good, but could have been better out of 10. Number 4, Star Fox 2. Super Nintendo? Star Fox 2 is a game that came out for the SNES Classic Edition as kind of a rare, or you have to buy the SNES Classic Edition to play Star Fox 2. It was a basically finished game that got kind of canned and pushed aside, and the ideas got put on to later Star Fox games. However, Nintendo decided to release this, and with it, we got our first look and technically official release of Star Fox 2. I was worried this game was going to be more like Star Fox 1 in the Super Nintendo, but it actually feels like its own game. I know ideas were implemented into other games, like the absolutely terrible Walker, but I love the new crew members. I like the idea of the free-range mission select, and I thought the game and controls were fantastic. Rating, hidden gem out of 10. Number 3, Star Fox Assault, GameCube. This game actually stinks. Like, it stinks. But the Star Fox games kind of forced me to put this high. But I'm serious. This game I dislike immensely. Mission 1, awesome, fantastic, great so far. I want more. Then I'm on the ground, and wow, the options I have for control are ass. I have the choice of bad auto lock one stick method or twin stick, which I use, where all focus goes into that and no defense. Like no rolling around. All you can really do is hit jump because you're just twin sticking with double thumb, and the GameCube is not really made for triggers, so how are you gonna jump and roll? Whatever, I digress. Look, I'm playing Star Fox to be on my R-Wing, okay? That's why I'm playing Star Fox. I'm here to be the best pilot, kick ass, and show everyone in the Lilat system not to mess with my team. Too bad, more than half of my missions are spent on the ground, especially the worst mission in the game, the penultimate mission, number 9, okay? It's so bad, and it took me 25 minutes, and I accidentally fell off a bridge, and there's no checkpoints, and then it took me another 30 minutes to complete that. So, not fun. Oh well, the tank, it moves like a D-pad NES games, and to make matters worse, your R-Wing is slower and nerfed compared to Star Fox 64. But you thought I was done. Ha! Did you like unoriginal level design? Well, here are bad, shorter versions of the same Star Fox 64 levels. We have a fake Sector X. Guess what? Here comes the missiles that hit, Great Fox and Rob. Alright, yeah, whatever. Oh, you don't tell me you forgot about the asteroid level. Literally, the Comet asteroid level from Mission 2 in Star Fox 64. It is a worse, less fun version of that. They have the exact same thing. They even have the 2 giant asteroids coming to close together, and Peppy telling me to use the brake on the same large asteroid. Still, it's better than the other games above. Or below the list. I don't know, really, no, technically. But rating, overrated out of 10. Number 2, Star Fox Zero Wii U. This game is actually good. I still don't know where everyone got the idea that this game is bad, because it forced gyro controls or the Walker missions. Honestly, I blame Miyamoto because, as his usual post Mario Galaxy washed up ideas, Giant Robo, anyone? He forced them into the game, and of course they had to listen because he's a quote legend. Every level looks great, the combat is great, levels are expanded in a way that I would expect a true sequel to Star Fox 64 to have. I did have irks with this game though, and yes, it did take me a long time to get comfortable with the controls, but once I figured out and changed the controls to the style I wanted to be, the game was fantastic. I really wish everyone would give this game a second chance, or if they, just remake it for the Switch and don't have any gyro controls. It would be great, I'm telling you guys. If you truly want to have fun with this game though, I honestly recommend buying a Falco amiibo, or finding some code how to do a Falco amiibo without buying it, because you get a black R-Wing, and it gives you double the damage, but you also receive double the damage as well, which I think is a really cool trade-off and makes the game a lot more fun and quicker. Rating, underrated out of 10. Last but not least, everyone on the planet saw this, the number 1 game, Star Fox 64. If you didn't see this coming, I don't know how you didn't see this coming. Because I was already talking about it from the 8th, from Star Fox Adventure or something like that. I booted this game out for the first time in 2 years, and to be honest, I know it's a great game when I still know every damn line. The game pumps adrenaline. The game brings action. It's memorable, quotable, laughable. And honestly, can be played however you want. You can go any way you want. You can play casual, you can play expert mode. You can do whatever you want in this game. I love Star Fox 64, and to be honest, it's where I even made a friend bonding over Star Fox 64 in my gaming adult age. It was like school all over again, guys. From different paths to Star Wars introduction, to figuring out how to skip Aquas because it's terrible and nobody wants to be in a submarine, to having consequences for having your team shot down. Or, you know, Falco telling me that I'm Einstein, RIP that line in Star Fox 64 3D. This game is a great experience. Also, it has multiplayer. It's really fun in a Mario Kart battle kind of way. Buy this game, support this game, play this game, that's all I ask. Rating, 10 out of 10, Nintendo Magic. Whew, so that's it, guys. That is the first game of this little series I'm doing, of my game series 2020 Vision Dream, whatever I'm going to call it, I still don't know. But I do hope you guys enjoyed it, or, you know, if you decided to read it, whatever way, but I hope you enjoyed my nonsense. Overall, I really like Star Fox. Fox and Falco are just some of my favorite characters, not just like in their own franchise, but like also in Super Smash Brothers and just Nintendo in general. I think they're very cool, and they kind of like display two different like personalities, and I think you know, they're just awesome. Like Space Addos are kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. But you know, it's unfortunate they don't get more lighter respect since the number of games in their main series is first off, it's not large, and second off, they're all really not that great, like compared to a lot of other games out there. Hopefully, though, in the future, they get more games, or just get sprung into, you know, different studios, like Retro Studios kind of did, you know, how Nintendo did Donkey Kong Retro, or, you know, Nintendo lends them out to other series, like, but not like that Ubisoft game that came out last year. But for now, they'll just stay top tier in Melee, and they'll live in my 20XX heart. Thank you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know what you guys what's your favorite Star Fox games. Thank you.